What does this say? Unless you already know how to read Norwegian, you cannot read this correctly. But I assure you, by the end of this video, you'll be able to read Norwegian with confidence. Hei alle sammen, jeg heter Elia, og nå kommer alle utlendingene til å tro at jeg virkelig snakker norsk, mens jeg faktisk bare bruker Google-oversetter. In this video, we're going to go through 3 fundamental levels of reading. Number 1, the alphabet. Number 2, common letter combinations. And lastly, number 3, rules of reading and some exceptions. Let's jump into it. And immediately, I want to bring some good news to you. Because if you speak English and you can read it, congratulations. You're 80% done with this video. Because Norwegian alphabet consists of 29 letters, 26 of which are straight of the Latin alphabet and are identical to the English ones, plus 3 extra Norwegian letters. The only thing you need to fix is how you read those letters. Unless you want to make music like this,
Du säger så bra, du snackar på norsk så bra.
Then you're good to go. We're going to start off with the letters that you most definitely know. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, and if you make it double, W. Sounds easy, right? Let's try to read this one. Mon, mon, lam, lam, te, te. Let's move on to some letters that look the same but are a bit different from the ones you know. First one is letter U. Basically, you just say U, but you drop the first Y sound.
Du, lu.
Next letter that is named after your ex is called Ho. Ho. But just like in English, it gives only the sound. For example, han, har. Next letter is pronounced as E. You have to get that wide smile on your face. Smil. E. Look at you with that beautiful smile on your face. Let's move on. The letter yeah. Do you want to know how to say yes in Norwegian? Well, just take a look at this word and pretend like you're still speaking English. Yeah. Yeah. A few extra words for this one. Jokke. And one more.
Jump scare warning. Please take your kids away from the screen. 3, 2, 1.
Jobb. Jobb. For the next one, we have 2 letters set together. Try to read them. Did you say okay? Well, in that case, you fell into the same trap as me in my first weeks of studying this language. Now listen to the correct pronunciation. U, ko. That's right. These are letters U and ko. But you also must be careful, because letter U is irregular and sometimes is pronounced as we all know it, with the sound O. Norge. Kommer. Klokken. Probably one of the weirdest letters for non-Norwegian speakers is letter E. Remember when we talked about letter E and I told you to smile? Well, you can drop it. Instead, narrow your lips as if you're about to kiss someone and practice this letter with me. Ni. B. Sykkel. And lastly, we have the voiced letter Z. That's right, Norwegians do not have the sound Z. So if you try to say music, they would say musik. This letter, just like the other letters of the Greek origin, are not used in Norwegian language at all, except for the long words like pese, vese, spice up. However, Norwegians came up with a clever trick. Anytime you hear K sound in English, you think, is it C or K? In Norwegian, you do not have to think about this alternative. It is always K. Skole. Kom. Karakter. In case of Q, well, they just changed it to KV. Kvarter. Kvalitet. Instead of X, you should write KS. Expert. Sex. Now we're moving to those 3 unknown letters. First one is A. You have to open your mouth widely. For example, bär, när, läder. Number 2. Imagine you're saying the word bird in English. Now just take away those extra consonants and you're left with like in the words lördag, sønn, kø. And the last letter O, the long sound, O, lo, o, go, po. In some names and on some street signs, you might also see a different spelling. That is the old way of spelling this letter, but it's actually read in the same way. Går. One important thing to remember. Every single letter of the alphabet gives off only one sound, unlike in English. But there is such thing as letter combinations, and now we're going to talk about them. The first three letter combinations are AI, EI, EG. All three are pronounced as I. 17. Mai, the National Day of Norway. Hei, jeg, as well as Rein. Now, if you're not Norwegian, you probably look at this picture and be like, are you calling this rain? This is storm out there. But Norwegians would disagree with you because, as they say, there is no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothes. Next letter combination is I, and we read it as Øy. Examples, øye, høy. Moving on to the next one, AU and EU both are pronounced as au. For example, pause, Europa. Now I need you to pay attention. G, y, ho, y, g, I. All four of them give the same soft sound y. Gjøre, hjelpe, gift, begynne. Another important letter combination is ER, which is pronounced as R. For example, her, der, Bergen. The next one of the most popular letter combinations is HV. You can find it in every single question word, such as hva, hvem, hvor, and so on, and in such words as var. Now we're going to talk about almost similar sounds in such letter combinations as KI, KI, koje. There's a sound ch. It's like chicken, but a little bit softer. Kylling. You don't have to press your tongue so hard against the roof of your mouth. Tino or kjøpe. This was the ch sound, now we're moving to sh sound. We get this one by the following letter combinations. SKI, SKI, SKJ, SJ, and sometimes RS when brought together. Examples, ski, sky, skjorte, sjokolade, and lastly, norsk. Unless you live in Bergen. In that case, you would hear norsk. Let's come back to our phrase from the very beginning. Something is still missing, and you will find out what in just a few seconds.
For this part, I need you to roleplay. Imagine that you are a politician, or maybe a Hollywood star, and those letters in front of you are the Epstein files. That means whenever you see those letters at the end of a word, you pretend like they're not here, and thus you do not read them.
Let's practice together and combine this with our previous knowledge. Rolig, kjølig, bord, brød, det, dårlig. Great job! And applying everything we have learned from this video, we can finally read this phrase from the beginning. Let's do it together.
Det finns ikke. Det finns ikke dårlig vær. Det finns ikke dårlig vær, bare dårlige klær. Det finns ikke dårlig vær, bare dårlige klær.
If you want to know what this phrase means, head back to this timestamp. Thank you so much for watching this video until the end. Don't forget to leave a comment down there. Press that like button. In this way, the algorithms will show this video to more people. And you might as well check out my free mini book in the description of this video on how to learn languages much faster. As for now, I wish you best of luck on your journey, and I'll see you in the next one.